Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back for another video from Tech for Non-Techies. Today we're going to be looking on how to build a website, more specifically choosing hosting for a website and how to get that process down and what to look for your hosting and pretty much the logic behind how that works and what web hosting I prefer if you're just starting and want a basic website. So just to explain really quickly, you're going to ask what is web hosting if you have no idea. So basically, to have a website on the internet, you need two main things. You need a domain name, which is one, and a web host, which we refer to as the hosting. So the easiest way to think of this is to picture the domain name as the address and the hosting is the physical place where the information is stored. So basically, your website in its essence is a collection of files, pictures, videos, text that is served up to visitors as they search for it. Let's say we're going to go to nba.com. Now nba.com is the domain name. So basically this is searching for this name on the internet and it went to a specific computer system somewhere in the world that has all these files that is able to show us this website. That's pretty much the logic behind it. So now I'm on Bluehost.com, link will be in the description, and I prefer to use this hosting mainly for basic websites or a general use website. The price is great, the hosting speed is pretty good, and it should be great for most websites and most starter blogs, most e-commerce shops, and so on. And they offer a great deal. So let's get right into it. Again, the link will be in the description, and this is their homepage. So we're going to go to get started. So they have 4 different plans here. They have a basic plan, plus plan, choice plus, and pro. And let's run through these really quickly. As you can see, the more months you get it for, the cheaper it is. And if you have a website, I mostly always think it's long term, and for most people it should be long term. So if you can afford it, you should get it for the 36 months, and you can pay as little as $265 for the website. And I'll explain why I would more go for the Choice Plus, but it all depends on what your purpose of the website is. So if you're going to do a basic blog that in the future you are sure you're not going to want a second website, then I would definitely go for the basic plan. So that would be the best in that case. Now let's say if you're doing drop shipping or affiliate marketing and you might do multiple websites, I would definitely go for the Choice Plus plan. And reason being is right here you can see it says unlimited websites. This one says 1 website. What that means is that on hostings you can host more than 1 website. The basic plan only offers 1 website. So with this hosting plan you can only have this 1 website. So for example, if you had a website, let's say you called it blog.com, marysblog.com, and you 2 years later you decided to open John's or maryandjohns.com, blog.com. Now you don't have to go and purchase a hosting all over. You can just buy the domain name, which is generally about $10 for the year, and you can host both website, Mary's blog and maryandjohnsblog.com, on the same hosting, which is going to be working out very cheap for you. So that's important. 50 gigabytes solid state drive storage. That's pretty good. You should need more than that if you're doing a regular blog. Free domain name, free CDN, free SSL certificate for security. These are all basic stuff that I'm going to show more detail in another video. The Plus offers pretty much the same with unlimited websites. The Plus offers a lot more than the basic. It also gives unlimited websites as the Choice Plus. It gives unlimited SSD storage. It gives all the stuff in the basic version as well, plus the free Microsoft Office 365 for 36 days. And as we mentioned earlier, the Choice Plus, it has all of these here, as well as some added bonuses, which is the free domain privacies, which is pretty good. So what this is you can go on Google and do what they would call a whois on a domain name. So let's say if you have marysblog.com and I wanted to see who owns marysblog.com, I could go to this website whois and put in that domain name, and it's going to show me who that domain is registered for. Now, you might say to yourself, that's not important. You don't care if people see who it's registered for. But what this does is it, one, protects your privacy, so nobody knows that you're the one who owns the domain, and also it helps from spamming. It's harder for spammers and bots to get your information, to send you emails and so forth. So it's pretty good, and that's why I say choose the Choice Plus. And for the 36-month term, it's a little bit cheaper, so that's pretty good. And you also get free automated backups for a year, which is pretty awesome as well. Now, if you need an extra, more powerful website than a basic e-commerce or basic blog, then maybe you would want to go for the Pro, which gives all the features as the Choice Plus, and it gives you free dedicated IP, and it has more power, which would host a website with more traffic. But most people are going to be using the Choice Plus, the basic, or the Plus. That's pretty much all you need for your basic blog and website. Okay, so after you made a selection, you just select here. Now you got to choose a domain name. So this is what your website is going to be named, which is one of the most important things. You want something accessible, but yet it says what your website is about. So here we have a choice where it says create a new domain. We have the spot here to put in our name, but we also have this section here, which is going to say the ending. So pretty much most websites on the internet chooses .com. It's the most popular top level domain name. It's the one most accessible and the one most people know, so it would be wise to go along with this. You can also choose .net, .org, but I would recommend to go with the .com if you're not a business, or if you're not a government business or something of that sort. So let's go with .com. Now we're going to, let's say we're going to create a food website. So we're going to choose a name that's relating to food. So for now, just as an example, let me choose food.com. Sorry, just the word food, and say next. Now this name has to be unique. And for example, right now I just typed that in for a purpose to show you that if it's not unique, you're going to get an error and you can't continue. So as it says here, the domain name food.com is not available for registration. So we have to choose something different. And it might be hard to come up with a unique name since there's so many millions of websites on the internet and somebody has thought of so many. We can use a website here with like domainwheel.com, link will be in the description, that helps you come up with names for your website that are free, and it's going to show you, so take a little guessing out of the equation. So for example, you just type in a keyword that you want to be included in your domain name. So for example, let's go with, I want to have food and snacks in my name. We're just going to say search domain. And as you see here, it's going to bring up several choices. And if you look closely, it gives me choices for even different top level domains other than the .com. But if I want to change that, I could just go over here, deselect the ones I don't want, and search again. So it should only return .com names that are available. So we have foodsnackstar.com. You can just get ideas here and continue putting in ideas until you see something that you like. For example, right now let's go with foodsnackstar.com. So I'm going to copy this, come here, and I'm going to paste it here, and go to next. And as we suspected, that is available. So we get the big green banner that says it's available, which is a good thing. And now we have to sign up for an account. In this case, I'm just going to sign up with Google. Okay. I already signed in with Google. I sped that out just a second for you. And it put in a first name. I just put in a dummy first name, dummy last name. You can put your business name if you want, your country, address. Just fill these all out just as normal. And here is where you confirm the amount of time you want your plan for. And as I said before, the longer you choose it, the cheaper it is. So this makes a big difference over time. So we're going to go with 36 months, which is so for 3 years, you don't have to worry about paying a cent on your website, which is a good feeling. Trust me, guys. So primary domains, fine. SSLs, great. And extras, you got this domain privacy with this plan, which is good. Code Guard Basic, good. SEO tools, you do not need this. This just adds a added charge to your account that you don't really need. You can click this if you want. Microsoft free trial is free, so you can click it and check. Site lock security is good to have, but it's not completely necessary. There's many different ways how you can protect your website from your interface and your cPanel, and I'll go over that in another video. So we'll deselect that for now, and this is the total we're left with. This is the total we're left with, $178.20 US. So that's what you're gonna pay for 3 years of a website, which is pretty much not a bad deal. It's dirt cheap if you break that down per day. Enter your payment information. Here I'm not going to go through that. Click on the checkbox here to agree to the terms of service. Click the submit button. When you're done, you should see that the transaction had been completed. You should get a few emails in your inbox, and you should get a link in there as well that takes you to the back end section of where you'll be able to manage creating a website. And again, I will have a link in the description quite soon, if it's not there already, on where to go from there and how to create a basic blog website. I hope this video has helped you out a bit to understanding hosting and the first steps to getting a website up and running for yourself. Hosting is a very important part of the website, and it's hard to find good hosting for a very affordable price, but I do believe that Bluehost has one of the best deals on there, and I've been using it for my websites for quite a while. So the service is great, the support is great, and the price is awesome as well. So good luck, and I'll catch you in another video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, stay safe, stay blessed, and have a good one.